Each episode, Zupa and I will be opening one box of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We both will build a deck and play a best of 3 match, and if one of us is able to pull off consistent wins, that will give them the opportunity to redeem special rewards. Every following episode, we will be opening a new set in chronological release order, with new cards to upgrade our decks in preparation of facing each other again in a duel. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series.
Here we are at the Crossroads of Chaos. Looking at this set, it seemed kind of better, honestly, than the previous one. One of the reasons is some of the low rarity cards, so I'll get to that later. But I guess we can start off with the ultra rares. There's a lot of good cards in here. Plaguespreader Zombie, a really solid generic tuner. Black Rose Dragon, this is probably the first, pretty much the first good Synchro 7. So that's really exciting. It would be nice to get one. I looked at the two synchros that require Plaguespreader, and Doomcaster Dragon is pretty much unplayable for us because we don't get Zombie Worlds because it was in a structure deck and at least released around this time. But a Revived King Hades is not bad. It basically just negates effects of monsters destroyed by your zombies. So it's like similar to the main deck one that this is a retrain of. Except this one is for zombie. I believe the other one was for fiends, and it was also just a tribute instead of a synchro, of course. So not a terrible card. If I pull this, and if I pull this, and if I end up playing zombies, which is something that I'm considering, yeah, it's not gonna be like a bad card to play. Other than that, Mark of the Rose is an interesting card for plants. Basically like a scuffed snatch steal for plants exclusively, because to activate it you need to banish a plant from your graveyard. So like, I don't know, it's not a bad card, it's just a little bit, it's not very generic, basically. We looked at I looked at Psychokinesis as well. It's a decent card, it's just kind of just pales in comparison to everything else we can get from this. Also, Rose Warrior of Revenge is another card that is, it's not bad, it is just a decent, I guess, generic tuner. It has okay stats, but as I'm looking at it a little bit, kind of thinking about it and like the other ones we have, the other ones might be better. But she is a level 4 compared to like the Crabons and the other one from the last episode, Psychic Commander. So I don't know, might be a decent generic like level 4 tuner. After that, we can go into I guess we can go into secret rares just now, just to kind of mention them. There isn't really much that is worth here. Overdrive Teleport is really cracked, but it is a secret rare, and also it is like psychic specific, so it does require kind of to build your deck around it, but it has a really good effect. I can see Lafal being interested in this. After that, the only other card that's really like worth mentioning, in my opinion, is Tempest Magician, and even then, it is a card that it is banned in the TCG and the OCG, but that is because it was an FTK enabler. For our purposes, it's probably not bad to have if we ever have a deck that can make a Synchro 7 or a Synchro 7 that requires Spellcaster, because it can be a decent way to kind of just do a bit of burn damage. It kind of like a scuffed cowboy for game, pretty much. But other than that, there isn't much like worth talking about here. Retiari is just pretty like very specific. It just banishes cards from your opponent's graveyard on summon. Time Machine is like meh, it's like a really crappy call to hunt, I would say. And Treacherous Trap Hole is not good for our format because we actually have other good traps, as opposed to like Duel Links, where this was really good because they had like no traps, or no traps that are worth being played. We can move on to the super rares now. There isn't a whole lot here either. There's some cool zombie stuff like Red Ogre and Goka the Pyre of Malice, but some like cool manga cards if you read the GX manga. But other than that, I don't think there's a whole lot to talk about. I looked at like most of these cards. There isn't like really anything too special. I think Secret Village of the Spellcasters is something we can look into after, like at some point, if we ever play a deck heavy with Spellcaster, because it is I believe a one-sided IO basically for a deck that plays Spellcasters. But other than that, it just does not. There isn't just anything too interesting here. We can go into the rare slots now. Turbo Synchron is, I think, cool. I like Synchrons pretty much. TLDR, I like Synchrons, so Turbo Synchron is cool. Other than that, we have a couple more Phoenix. I'm sure Laval's gonna be happy about those. Boomboxen and Radion, and a couple more of them in the common slots. We also have Search Striker is a card. It's a card I looked at earlier, and it is just fucking painful. I'm not even gonna talk about it anymore. It is just a painfully terrible card. Iron Chain Repairman is the best card in the Iron Chain archetype, and it is such a terrible archetype. And then even then, Repairman is like decent, but compared to everything else in the deck, It is a lot better. It's just that whole deck sucks, so it's not probably not gonna see much play. I mean, it would be funny if one of us plays Iron Chains, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Tiger Dragon is basically a Mobius if you were playing dragons. I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon, but it's not a bad card. And Iron Chain Dragon and Psychic Life Transfer are just generic low rarity Synchro cards, pretty much. Iron Chain Dragon does have a decent effect. I believe when it afflicts, I think it's when it afflicts battle damage, you get to mill 3 cards from your opponent's deck. So pretty okay effect. And then Psychic Life Transfer, I think only does something with Psychics. I think you need to banish to gain life points or something. So nothing too nothing too exciting, but it's just a generic Synchro 7, so that's nice. Other than that, I don't think there's much in the rare slots to talk about. And in the common slot, there's some plant cards from, I believe, Aki. There's also a couple more Morphronics, like Cell Phones, Magnan, Ditatron, Cameran, and Clocken. Other than that, there's a couple Iron Chain cards, but as I said, they are terrible. There's a couple of Psychic-related cards, which are, I think, decent. I believe Injector was the one that's not play in the deck. Zombie Mammoth, I will have to read this. I have no clue what it does right now, and I don't want to read it now. But I will look at this, especially if I pull it. So, because I am looking at playing zombies. And other than that, there is the Gozen match, which is a decent floodgate. I don't think it's worth playing right now because I don't think we have decks that get punished by it. But it's something that can definitely become very useful later on. So, yeah, very excited to open this pack. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna spin the wheel. I just went through the set and I looked at what. Okay, well, I guess we're getting a rare. I just went through the set and I was kind of looking through what I can pick up from each rarity. I was hoping for an ultra rare secret because I would have taken a Stardust Dragon, but I guess that's not happening. As a rare, I was looking at. Let me remind myself real quick what I was looking at. I was looking at, I think, Dark Resonator, because there isn't a whole lot else that I want. I feel like that's still better. It's like a solid tuner. I think that's like the best one I can take from the rare slot that I wanted. So I'm gonna take a Dark Resonator and then we can get into the main packs, I suppose.
You know, recording that last bit already was kinda fucking great. I still can't believe we are here, but like the Psychic deck, it really pulled through and everything worked like I wanted it to. But we hope this also works as I wanted to, because we are definitely lacking in the Synchro department. And I think if we can pick up some, we might be able to take our deck into a very, very, very threatening direction, honestly. So instead of just kicking once, I'll give this a good few spins. Fingers crossed it's ultra or higher. And it's a rare. I don't even know what to do with this. No. Another week of another spin. Oh, this could have been so much. Well, at least we do have a second shot at Stardust and you say Duelist pack. I don't actually think I have like a rare I specifically want to get like my hands on. I think I'll just grab a second Crabounce because it's just a really good Psychic card, and I do see us playing the Psychic deck maybe another week or two. We'll just see. But I think with that, we'll move into 24 packs of a set I am very excited for. Crossroads of Chaos.
Okay, I'm really excited about this one. I do have an idea for a deck that I want to try out. Gozen match is nice. That's like good for future, I guess. Other than that, there's nothing too interesting here, I don't think. Again, nothing too exciting. Goka the Pyre of Malice. I will have to look into this, actually. Because it's a zombie. If you control a fire, you can special summon this card from your hand. And you do target one fire monster you control, destroy that target. Okay. Creature or standby phase, special summon a fireball token in defense. You can tribute one other fire monster. This card gains 500 until the end of the phase. Okay, that's like not great. Right, Zombie Mammoth. That's another card I needed to look at. Destroy if you don't have a zombie monster in your graveyard. When this face-up card is destroyed, inflict damage to its controller equal to its original attack. It's just a beat stick. It is just a beat stick. Urgent Tuning. What does that do again? During the battle phase, immediately after this effect resolves, Synchro summon one Synchro monster using monsters you control. Wait, that's kinda sick. I don't know what exactly that is good for. Is there anything that triggers currently on Synchro summon? That would be good as a... And the Black Garden. Wait, this summons like tokens or some shit, right? If a monster is normaled, except by the effect of Black Garden, halve its attack, then the controller... Okay, yeah, that's fucking degenerate. I'm not even gonna read that. I want Synchros! Another fucking foil! I don't need these, I need Synchros. I need the white cards. I need Black Crows. Activate only while your life points are lower than your opponent's. Select a Psychic in your graveyard to play draws of cards. Okay, that's pretty solid. Get another card that Laval would like. Another goes in a match, that's nice. Ultimate Rare, Rose Warrior of Revenge. That is... It is a Synchro... It is a level 4 tuner. That is also searchable by Rhoda, so it's not, like, terrible. Alright, that's, like, neat. Iron Chain Dragon. Okay, now that I see this, I'm like, okay, I forgot about this card, but I'm glad I have to have at least one. Botanic Lion, another super rare that I probably don't need. 300 for each plant you control. Well, it starts at 19, so that's not bad. 2k defense, that's actually not bad. Control of this card on the field cannot be switched. Well, that's like alright actually. It's a decent card. Should have a Plaguespreader Zombie Mammoth by now. Plaguespreader? Okay, I didn't read this card either. When a card or effect is activated, the targets a card on the field. Tribute one play negate effect. It's like whatever. There wasn't really anything with a set that has a lot of good cards. This was pretty underwhelming actually. There wasn't any like big cards, and there was like a lot of them. It was just a lot of misses, I guess. Well, I can always get good pulls, and if we are to judge from based on previous episodes, you don't need to pull good to win. So hopefully this is a sign of things to come.
I think last week's match was great, but last week's opening definitely had room for improvement, and hopefully this set does that. There's a lot of cool cards to pull. And I think maybe Mothtronic Clockin is like a sign for why I'm excited for this one. Ooh. That's a boomboxen. That's not a guaranteed pull. A Radion. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. And there's a Mothtronic Accelerator, I believe. That is kind of nice. That is a second copy of Boomboxen. I also set 20 packs. Oh, fuck, I'll have to, like, do 4 additional ones, I guess. Oh, great. And there's a second Radion. No way! There is no way! Gladiator Beast Radiari. This is the first big foil I think we pulled. Yeah, I guess that is a pull. Knights and Sorcerer, the next foil we pull. Still no Synchros inside. But we also still have 10 packs to go. So yeah. Let's move on. Oh no, that's a... Oh no, that's like a playset or something of Boomboxen. But we still haven't pulled a cell phone. Oh... Oh, this is too funny. This is so cruel, but so funny at the same time. Oh boy. I'm almost 20 packs in and we haven't seen a single cell phone. Yikes. Since this was only 20 packs, I'll have to save this to the collection and do like 4 additional ones. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I have those 4 in front of me. Hopefully we can find like a playset of cell phone maybe. Getting into the last 4 packs now. No cell phone. Can we get 3 cell phones in the close? Oh no. That is another Radion. No. No way. There is actually no way. on the plus side, we at least have like our first Synchro, but I am in disbelief that that just happened. Okay, this is like, you know, a fun bit, I guess, but like, before the episode, I was like, okay, I'd need like very specifically like a playset of Radeon, like 2 or 3 boomboxes. Because like those are the Morphtronics you're not guaranteed to pull, right? Oh, this is kind of cruel. Oh my god, no. This is rough. This is rough. And like even outside of that, the pulls weren't that great. Holy fuck. Yeah, I guess those were our 24 packs. I'm gonna have a lot of like silence to cut out of these ones because I'm honestly shocked. I'll see you guys with the deck. Well, it definitely showed that me and Jaden didn't entirely plan out how to handle these price vouchers, as they will be called from now on. Since I've won 5 matches in a row, I will be spending my prize voucher on a second box of Crossroads of Chaos, trying to find those cell phones and maybe pull some decent foils for once. Please, pack opener. So we're getting into those. I'll flip these open, and there's the first one. That is already a huge improvement. But yeah, we'll just keep going through these, and I'll update you guys once I pull something interesting. Second cell phone. This is what we're looking for. And there's the playset of cell phone, not even halfway through the box. I don't know, I'm already happy. Rose, Warrior of Revenge. This is a level 4 tuner we can, funnily enough, search off of Rotor, which is rather neat, in all honesty. Might need to consider this one. Raimei. I need to... What does this one even do? Destroy by battle, send to grave, add a level 2 or lower light monster from deck to hand. Nah. Ooh, a Queen of Thorns. We probably won't play plants, because we don't have Lone Fire. But this is still a rather neat Synchro to have, maybe in case if we play something plant-based in the future. A Red Ogre. This is not that interesting for us because our zombie pool is not that good. But Jaden would probably love this. Moving into the last few packs here, we have a Raijin. This probably belongs to like the Raimei. All lights you control gain for each light in the grid destroy during... What? Oh wow, you're terrible. Jesus Christ. With the other one, I could at least like find a purpose, you know, if you're searching for like low-level lights. But this one's just like terrible. Holy fuck. We got a playset of Salphon. Urgent Tuning is cute, I guess. But I guess we got what we came looking for. Foils have been... Yeah, mediocre at best. But the main purpose was like stacking up on... I think I got like 6 by now. Also having like the additional copies of stuff like Iron Chain and Psychic Life Trance is kind of neat, because like we got a playset of Psychic Life Trance, and I think we even got like 3 copies of Iron Chain. These will probably be rather neat going forward. I don't know. This was just a spontaneous decision, because like my initial thought with like the like price voucher that I'd be getting was like, yeah, we pick up a Power Tool Dragonton, so we have that guaranteed, but like Power Tool Dragon without a Morphtronic core to go with it is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of rough. So I'm glad that we at least have this one completed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the deck overview.
So after doing everything for this episode pretty much, opening the pack, doing the set overview, all that stuff, then putting the together in about 2 to 3 hours, this is what I came up with. I wanted to try to go back to zombies, because there was a couple new cards for zombies, also some that have been kind of released in the meantime that I want to try out. After looking into it more, I did notice that I missed a lot of them, unfortunately. Like the Illblood, like the Zombie Master. So that is unfortunate, but I decided to kind of do with what I have, and we'll see how that goes. First off, I have a Cyber Dragon. Just kind of like the, you know, the generic special summon. Dark Resonator, I think it's worth playing one. I got one for my spin, so might as well play it. I think it's a decent level 3 tuner. It's probably not as good as Psychic Commander, but I don't know. I can leave one battle for free. I think that's alright. If you really draw, if I open it, I can set it. It's probably not gonna get run over, and then I can maybe make a synchro play. So that's nice. One exile force is just decent removal. Two Crabons. It's one of my. It's after like looking into it more, I think Crabons is overall pretty. I think it's too good not to play just because it is able to kind of unconditionally keep itself alive. Well, not unconditionally, but as long as you have life points to pay, it can just take hit after hit. While something like the well, Dark Crimson only can survive one per turn, and the Psychic Commander, it can only live if your opponent, if the thing that is attacking it doesn't have more than 1900 attack. So just having a crab boss that can, just live basically any. They can keep taking hits as long as you have life points. I think that's pretty nice. And also with the I think this goes pretty well with the Instant Fusion, which I will talk about later. Free Mystic Tomato just kind of floats into a number of cards from the deck, one of them being Crabons. Also the Dark Resonator. There was like more stuff. Witch of the Black Forest, probably one of the well again, one of the best searches in that we have access to right now. So just a good filler overall. Also into more copies of itself. One Tech Commander, I think one is fine. It's a level 3, which I think is pretty nice. And yeah, it and a Sidra can make a Thought Thriller. We have 3 Pyramid Turtle. The main thing that this brings out is Ryukoki. I decided to cut Ryukoki down to 2. I used to run 3. I think 2 is probably better. I didn't have a ton of space, so I was like, I'll cut it down to 2. It's kind of a Garnet anyway, so. Then 3 Regenerating Mummy, just kind of the best zombie beat stick we have at the moment, aside from the Mammoth, which basically I decided to run only one of. I believe I pulled 2, but it does require a zombie in the graveyard, and I don't know. I just felt like that could be a little bit too like dependent on the graveyard, so just kind of being a bit more safe. I think 1 is fine. It's just like a beat stick anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. 1 ultimate rare, Rose Warrior Revenge. I think it's the fact that it is a generic level 4 tuner just makes it already kind of good. It has decent stats, has like good enough stats, I guess. So yeah, it's just kind of whatever. 2 Ryukoki to summon off of the Pyramid Turtle or potentially Call of the Mummy. 1 Witch because it searches the whole deck. The Zombie Mammoth because it's a 1900 beat stick. Zambir the Dark because it is a 2100 normal summon. Still, I think it is very relevant. 3 Book of Life. It is a monster reborn in this deck, basically. 2 Call of the Mummy. It's just special summons a zombie from my hand. Darkhole. Fisher. Giant Grenade. 2 Instant Fusion. I was gonna play 3 of it because it is currently unlimited, so I can't play up to 3. But I think playing just 2 is because the deck isn't that heavy on tuners. There's like a good chance that we don't. There's a good chance that I see this, but I don't see anything I can really use it with. And pretty much the only use I have for this is to make a tuner, so or is to make a synchro with this and a tuner. So not really. I think playing 2 is ideal. 1 MST, 1 Premature Burial, 1 Regeki, 1 Smashing Run, 1 Upstart Goblin, just because I think it's fine. I have like space for it, so I might as well buff the consistency a little bit. 1 Call of the Haunted. I feel like it's very like thematically fitting. It is a pretty good staple, so I think I'm pretty happy playing the Call of the Haunted. 1 Compulse, 1 Mirror Force, and 1 Solemn Judgment. Yeah, not much to talk about there. 1 Mobius in case I feel like I need more back row hate. The 3rd Call of the Mummy. The 2 Mind Body as a shield, if I feel like I need those, especially kind of to protect synchros, that might be pretty good. 3 Noblemen and 2 Twisters for the back row. 3 Black Horn of Heaven if I need to prevent special summons. Ceasefire just for, I don't know, Gravekeepers, I guess. Copium, he's gonna play it again at some point. And 2 Regeki Break if I feel like I just kind of need generic removal. In the extra deck, it is actually kind of getting a lot more relevant right now. So first of all, with the Instant Fusion, the main targets are Carbonella Warrior. The, I guess, Reaper of the Nightmare is also, like, decent level 5. There's also the Guiltia and the Kaminari attack. And for level 3s, I have the Dragoness, the Wicked Knight, and the Fusionists. And that's pretty much about it when it comes to them. They're pretty much just targets for Instant Fusion, depending on which level I need. And then, for the Synchros, we have the Goryo Guardian, the Magical Android, and the Thought Thriller from BO4, as well as 1 single Iron Chain Dragon that I pulled. And I did not pull any life transfer or whatever it's called, so psychic life transfer, I believe. So it is a bit unfortunate, but with the rest of these synchros, it's kind of difficult to complain about it. So yeah, let's see how this goes, I guess.
And with that, I guess it's time to say the line, Laval. We are playing Morphtronics today. Really excited to finally be playing this, even if I had to go through 2 boxes. But after testing, I do not regret that decision a bit. So let's get into the cards we are playing today. Breaker is here just as a good generic normal summon. Two giant rats here to maybe fetch us some of the important earths we are playing, as not only some of the Morphtronics and Boomboxen and Saffron tend to be earths, but also the Psychic Commanders we're still playing. And then we are finally talking about Morphtronic cards. For the uninitiated, Morphtronics have 2 effects depending on their battle position. Boomboxen is either able to attack twice while in attack, or able to negate an attack on a Morphtronic monster while in defense. Rather neat effects. This guy can punch in for a solid 2400 on an empty board, which makes him very sick. Copy of Witch of the Black Forest for some generic searching, and Exiled Force for some generic spot removal. And then moving into the next Morphtronic, 3 copies of Radion. While in attack, this guy gives all Morphtronics 800 attack, and while in defense, this guy gives all Morphtronics 1000 defense. Rather sizable boosts that definitely help these guys contest a few of, the to be expected normal summons in combat. Thinking along the lines of Chain or maybe some 1800s. Psychic Commander, a familiar face after last week. Just a good tuner we can stick that is able to wall off quite a few normal summons, so that is nice. Datatron is here for being the biggest Morphtronic, following Boomboxen and Radion with 1200 attack. The burn effects might be cute, maybe these come up. Crabounce is here because he's also a very good tuner. Second copy here, we picked that up from the wheel. Very, very nice. 2 copies of Cameron. This guy is a weird one. The attack position effect is kind of okay for such a limited format, as if this guy is destroyed by battle, we are able to special summon a level 4 lower Morphtronic from hand or graveyard. Which is able to, keep up board presence while in defense. This guy prevents Morphtronics from being targeted, but will be most likely using the attack position effect, if anything. And then the centerpiece of every Morphtronic strategy, Morphtronic Saffron. While in attack position, this guy enables us to roll a 6-sided die, reveal that many cards from the top of our deck, and then summon a level 4 lower Morphtronic from those cards. Very, very strong effect, especially since we do not have that many ways to special summon still, and probably one of the main ways this deck gets its wins in, because in testing it really was a thing of, stopping initial plays and then just out-tempoing the opponent by just getting a lot of Morphtronics on the board very fast. So we're hoping to do that today as well. Getting into spell lineup, we're playing still Heavy Storm, Lightning Vortex, Monster Reborn, Marrying Ground, a Mysticus, Space Typhoon, cut my body down to 2 for, space reasons, and a new inclusion in Morphtronic Accelerator has hit the main deck. This allows us to return a Morphtronic monster from hand to deck, destroy a card on the field, and then draw 1. Very solid even 0 spot removal that maybe puts in work. In terms of traps, we are playing a lot of them. Call of the Haunted, helped by 2 Limit Reverse to revive some monsters from the graveyard. The nice part about Limit Reverse is we can grab back stuff like Radion and Saffron, which is very sick. Solemn Judgment, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, Ring of Destruction, and Torrential Tribute to deal with stuff Jaden might be throwing at us. And 2 copies of Zero Gravity. This may have some neat, incidental synergies with some of the Morphtronics, swapping some battle positions, maybe thinking of Boomboxen here, as Boomboxen is able to negate attacks in defense, but generally this is here to basically blank a battle phase. For the side deck, we're playing 2 Thestalos in case we need a tribute, Cyber Dragon for going second, and Rose in case we need just another decent normal summon. She also happens to be a tuner, which is rather nice. 3 copies of Creature Swap. If we know we're going second, we might be able to stick a Saffron, summon a Morphtronic, and then Creature Swap the Saffron over to Jaden's side. Which could be kind of cute. Limiter removal, since we're playing a lot of machines. My Body for additional protection, and Fisher for additional spot removal. Theme keeps on for the traps in case we need some more of X thing. We have a Bottomless, Double Dust Tornado, a Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, and a Magic Cylinder here. And then going into our Synchro lineup that we can finally talk about. Thanks, Jesus Christ. 3 copies of Psychic Life Transfer. Generic 7, 2400 body is able to banish a Psychic from the grave to gain us 1200 life points. And Iron Chain Dragon, a generic 6 with 2500 attack, which is rather nice because this beats over or contests a lot of prevalent cards during the 5Ds era. And if this guy inflicts battle damage, Jaden has to send the top 3 cards of her deck to the graveyard. In general, in testing, this performed well. Yes, I did need to go through 2 boxes for this, and we currently do not have a guaranteed Power Tool Dragon. But after pulling this Insane in the first box, I felt like it would be a huge waste to not at least try to pick up that playset of Selphorn, which is why we are playing this today. It didn't seem terrible in testing. Excited to pilot this in all honesty, because it's just my favorite deck. And with all that out of the way, it is time to duel. Crossroads of Chaos is once again a really impactful set, but before I, try to jump away from my disappointing pulls, I think we should clarify how we're treating the prize vouchers. By the way, shoutouts to you for that amazing name. And now, after five match wins, one of us will be able to redeem a product of any kind. This could be a structure deck, a tin, or maybe even a booster box. This doesn't need to be like
we're not doing like tournament packs and champion packs. I think that's the only one where those decided like we're not doing those because they don't really have they're not like they don't have like a box. So
yeah, they're not really something.
And they're also kind of meant to be special.
Buy in the store. And yeah, you can just redeem those at any point you wish. So like if you pull something insane from a main set and you have like a voucher lying around, you can just say, yep, I would like to redeem this, and then, fix maybe the pulls for something you pulled. I didn't pull too hot in this set, but maybe you got a bit luckier, and 5Ds is treating you better than me.
I did get cards. I got a lot of foils.
That is very good, yeah. Getting cards out of your boosters is already a very good one.
Yeah, there was a lot of cards in this set, I think, in the high rarity slot. They were just not what I was looking for, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that's I think, a given if, like, there's a lot of high roll opportunities with stuff like Black Rose and Plaguespreader in the mix.
Yeah, for sure. But I think most of the ultras, for example, were solid.
True, there was a lot of solid ultras. I think I got, like, maybe 1 or 2. But yeah, I think we just get right into this,
I think we can, yeah.
It is unfortunate.
Once
again.
Rock.
Yep, rock.
I will go first.
I think this is gonna be a very interesting one, in all honesty.
Alright, I will draw. Damn, that's a card.
It would so happen to be one.
This hand looks a little bit better going second, but that's fine. I'm going to set... I'm gonna set a Hoplomous and pass.
Ah, that is very nice. I'll draw for turn. Standby main. Ah, that's a thinker. That is a thinker. We have seen a set monster and not much else.
Correct.
I think we keep it simple. We normal exile. We go exile effect, tribute this off, pop the face down.
Okay, it was a witch.
Oh, that's a good set, yeah.
Yeah, may I get my effect?
Go ahead. There will be no Ash Blossom.
And I had to think now, actually. This, like, I have a play to make, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it goes uninterrupted, it's gonna be pretty sick, but it has to go uninterrupted.
Yep.
Alright, what exactly?
This probably might also give away what you're playing, I assume.
It might. Well, I mean, honestly, probably won't. And what I'm thinking of doing right now, it's gonna just generically good stuff.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I can take this. Special? Okay, Okay, question. Do you happen to own any number of bottomless trap holes?
I do own any number of bottomless trap holes, yes.
Alright, fuck. So that's something I could hypothetically play around. Can I check my extra deck real quick?
Go ahead.
Okay. Did I forget to add a card? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That's fine.
That would have been quite something.
It would have been funny. I was like, I feel like there's something missing, but there actually isn't, luckily. Okay, I will pick up a... Where is it? This is probably fine. I'll pick up a Psychic Commander.
Psychic Commander is fine, yeah. I think I'll simply set 2 and pass the turn to you.
Alright, main one.
Yep, that is fine.
Right, this is probably the safer play. Right, I'm gonna start off with the Trunade.
Trunade. Oh, you are definitely trying to stick something big. Yeah, that is fine.
Yep. Right, I'm gonna normal summon a Psychic Commander.
Psychic Commander is fine, yeah.
Gonna activate Instant Fusion.
Instant Fusion's also fine, yeah.
Alright, I don't think it really matters what I bring out here. I'll summon Guilty of the Dragon Knight.
Pay the 1,000 by the way.
True. He does cost 1,000 life points. But that's fine. I'm gonna synchro them.
The first Synchro summon. It's finally happening.
True. Stardust that I pulled? No, just kidding. I'm gonna make Control Archfiend.
Thought Ruler is fine, yeah.
Would have been sick if I pulled Stardust though. Alright, I did my normal summon. So I guess I'll just go to battle. What is this card effect? Oh, it has to destroy a monster. Okay.
Yeah. It has to destroy a monster, and the other is
Alright.
targeting protection. I'll take 27 here.
And I'll just pass.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. I think we will set 1. We'll reset 2 more. I think that's a pass turn.
Alright. I'm so scared of a fucking torrential tribute right now.
Fair enough.
Because that would be quite unfortunate.
Yes, it would be quite unfortunate, yeah.
Right. You have not shown me anything so far, only an Exiled Force.
Yep.
And probably some amount of trap cards that you have. Might as well do it. I'm gonna normal summon mine, is that fine?
Thinking on summon.
Okay, if it's torrential, you would have flipped it immediately, I'm pretty sure.
That is like the worst possible card right here. I'll ring the Exiled Force.
That's fine. That's 1,000 for each of us.
Jesus Christ.
You have I'm guessing then you have a battle floater, right? Has to be that. Or you just don't want to take 27 to the face.
Yeah, taking 27 to the face at this point is, I think, also a fair concern. That is also quite,
yeah. Well, might as well attack. What is the worst that can happen? You can have a mirror force that you pulled from a gold series pack that you opened.
It's a giant rat. Can I go in?
Giant rat. That's fine. I'll gain 14, right? Is it attack?
I think it's defense,
attack.
right? Oh,
no, it's attack.
Okay, so you gain.
So I gain 14.
That's a thinker. Fuck.
I feel a lot better about that instant fusion now. Literally gaining back the life points that I spent on it.
What is like the most reasonable to float into here?
Another giant rat.
Thinking
Monarchs, that
about
can be rough.
Cause like, Thought Ruler is kinda massive right here.
QB 27, you can not really contest that with your Psychic Snail.
That is also true, and the issue is that he is basically targeting immune.
Well, you can pop him with like a monster, but you already use our Exile.
Yeah, we saw the Exile already. That is why
not sure what else you have.
Quite troublesome.
If you can time travel and you can make Sunrise.
I think we just grab another rat. You know, we just keep it simple. Enough. Grab another rat.
All right. I did normal summon the Exile Force this turn.
That is true.
So I'll just pass.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. This could be one way to fix the problem, I guess. I think we turn rat to defense. We set 1. We set another 1. And I think that's a pass turn.
Alright. I still haven't seen like anything from you.
Yeah, we haven't seen a whole lot.
Yeah, not a whole lot been happening. Okay, 1450. I'm guessing you don't have torrential because you wouldn't set a monster if you had it unless it's like literally a witch exactly, and even then.
Even then, yeah, it's a lot of board presence to lose out on.
It's like, yeah. I don't know, I guess it's not like the worst play to do. I don't know, whatever. I guess I will. This is probably gonna show off what I'm playing. Actually, do I have to do that? I mean, pretty much. I got normal summon, regenerating mummy.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, fair enough.
Yep. Battle phase, mummy into the rat.
That's the worst possible order. I'll wing blast. I'll pitch Krabans, and I'll stack the mummy.
Stack the mummy. Alright, that goes to the top of the deck. Alright. Okay, what can you float into now that I should be worried about? By the way, why not? Alright, never mind. Yeah, because targeting immune. I was about to say, yeah. I was like, the thought ruler is a little bit better than the mummy.
Yeah, but can't exactly target the thought ruler.
Yeah, I mean, you can burn me for 1,000 by going -2.
Okay.
Okay. I'm deciding on what I want to attack here.
Fair enough.
Because if I attack the giant, right, you have 2 tributes, potentially. Or a synchro play. I'll attack the face down.
I mean, there's not a lot of synchros that really contest thought ruler.
You can make black rolls. You opened 48 packs of.
Yeah, I guess this will
Crossroads.
give away what I am playing. It is Morphtronic Radion.
Whoa! I did not see that coming.
So you will gain 8,000 life points here, because Thought Ruler is original attack.
It's attack in the graveyard, I believe it says. I think I have this card IRL now that I think about it. Anyways, main phase 2. No, I lost to a fucking 1,000. That's not correct. Over 8,000 life points. The psychics are so great. Remind me to make a meme after this. I'm just gonna pass.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by main. That is just kinda rough.
Oh, that's how it's been for me for 5 weeks.
I'll check something. Huh. Yeah, I think we'll once again set one and pass.
Alright, I'll draw. I wonder what it is. Could be literally anything. Once again, normal summoning, regenerating mummy.
Yep, fair enough, fair enough.
Battle phase, I guess we try again. Mummy into the rat.
Yeah, I'll red effect here.
Summon on a 3rd rat. You should have 3, right?
But this is a rough one. Getting hit with Thought Ruler that early definitely fucking sucks.
Yeah, that was a sick play. I was scared because like it can die to 1 card, and it's it was like a free card investment. Yeah, so far it's putting in quite a lot of work.
Fuck. I guess I'll have to grab Psychic Commander.
Psychic Commander. So he's 19 if I attack him with Thought Ruler.
I mean, I still take the same amount of damage, so like...
That is actually true, yeah.
No real difference there.
Well, you could have taken another rat, right?
I could have, yeah.
It's in your hand.
Rat can target rat after all, yep.
Alright, I will attack the Thought Ruler because this is a tuner.
Yeah, I'll take 13 here.
Yep.
And I'll gain 14.
I'll take 14. Actually invincible, dude. 9,800.
Yeah, Thought Ruler feels nearly invincible. Holy fucking shit!
Yeah, synchros are fucking something, dude.
This is just rather rough. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It's still your turn, by the way.
Is it now? Fuck.
Yes.
I
I was like,
pass.
any happenings?
Any turns? No.
Hmm.
Did you draw a card?
I did draw a card, yeah.
Well,
It
you had those?
doesn't really do a whole lot. I'll set another one and pass.
Damn, this was... Oh. This might be over.
Regeki?
Regeki, yeah.
Yep, and there it is.
Listen, there's only so many times you can draw your Monster Reborn before I start to draw my funny cards.
Yep.
Alright, I think I just win here.
That
I'm
is
guessing.
a game, yes.
Yep. Let's go!
Oh, that is not
I'm still
how I
RT.
intended that to go. Fuck.
I think I could say the same.
Wasn't full screen smile.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
That already happened
Just
once in an episode.
Yeah, I think that already happened once. Like, what else could you expect, Smile?
Yeah.
I think I'll go first again and hope I don't see Thought Ruler again turn 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I assume
not guaranteed.
I assume like that you're with Instant Fusion in the main, that you're on a very Synchro heavy deck.
Yeah, I play all the synchros.
I think we go standby main here. We just set one and another one, and then we pass turn.
Alright, I'll draw.
We do a very asymmetrical T set, and then
That's not an T, that's 2 dots.
it's a T set.
Okay, fair enough. I guess we can do this.
Impressive board.
Normal summon, regenerating mummy.
That is fine.
Battle phase, attack.
You will take 100 because this is Morphtronic Radion.
He gains 1000 defense.
Yes.
Or, yeah.
Or Morphtronic monsters gain
100.
1000 defense.
Okay, I'm gonna pass. This is very Unga Bunga for me so far. Normal summon,
and
attack,
it's gonna continue being Unga Bunga because I'll summon a second Radion, swap the other one to attack, so these are 26.
Hold up.
I'll punch the mummy.
Wait. Okay, wait, so that's 26. I take 800.
That is 8, and you will take an additional 26 here for 34 total.
Jesus, okay.
I'll main 2 here.
That was an explosive turn.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay, I could really use that giant grenade again. Ah, that's not it. Okay. What are the odds that one of those 2 potentially trap cards can prevent me from completely going off? Okay, so I do this. Okay, you know what? If you interrupt me, too bad. I'm gonna start off with the Dark Hole.
I'll my body this.
That's fine, take 15.
Raigeki?
I'm gonna Regeki.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What can I say? I'm just invisible.
That is terrible.
But wait, there's more. Your normal summon Dark Resonator, is that fine?
Instant Fusion?
Is that Dark Resonator fine?
Dark Resonator is fine, but show me the Instant Fusion.
It's not an Instant Fusion, it is a Book of Life though.
It is Book of Life, that is fine, yeah.
I'll banish your guy. And I'll
You
bring
will
back mine.
Revive
How much
the
damage
mummy.
is this? This is better than...
This
If I attack
is
now, it's
31.
better.
Yep.
But does that matter though? Like, that's like what, 300 damage? Or 400 damage?
Dark Hole.
And if you have any targeting, I'm fucked. Like, I'm just gonna sync him off.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna play safe. I wanna throw away my
That is
best
an
card.
illegal as fuck play. You just made an
Wait, is
8
it?
with a 3
Oh,
and
fuck.
a 4.
My bad, I thought it was
Holy
7.
shit! I was like, wait!
Wait, what the fuck can I make then?
A 7.
Oh yeah, it would be nice to have a 7. Okay, well... I'm gonna attack a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'll take 31 here, honestly.
Alright. You can't blame me for thinking this card is fucking not an 8.
You just made it with like...
I know, but like... Shut up, dude. I'm gonna pass.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by main.
Well, luckily you noticed that it wasn't... I'm not gonna win by cheating.
I'll flip Call of the Haunted targeting the leftover Radion.
That's fine. That's 1800.
I'll
Yeah.
normal summon Datatron.
Wait, that's what Datatron is 2k, right?
2k, yes. I'll go to combat. I will Datatron the Regenerating Mummy.
so that's gonna do 200 and it's gonna
200
die.
and then all 5, but the resonator will stay on the field.
Yeah.
I'll main 2 here, I'll set
Dedatron
one.
effect? You don't want to use the Dedatron effect?
I would love to, but this is far from Datatron for games, so...
Damn. It's not a bad draw, though. For most likely, at least. I'm guessing you don't have, like, Solemn specifically, I think. Okay, wait, so... Koth revive the Radion?
Yes.
Huh. This is a rough choice, actually. I mean, is it?
Are we seeing the next one off? Are we seeing the next one off?
Potentially, yeah. I mean, probably, yeah. Fuck. What do I want to do with it, though? It's probably the safer play. I'm gonna MST targeting. I'm gonna target the back row.
The back row. Yeah, that's fine.
That's a Solemn specifically, dude. I actually called it out. Alright, damn. I mean, I guess I don't have a choice really at this point. I'm gonna tribute Dark Resonator for a Ryu Koki.
That is fine, yeah.
Alright, so he's 18 and he's 20. I'm gonna attack... I guess Radion pretty much, yeah.
Fair enough, I'll take 6.
Okay, and I guess that's it.
I'll draw for turn, stand by main. I'll normal exile, sack exile, pop Ryu. Combat for 12.
You don't wanna pop it to the fence to do 300?
Pass.
Oh fuck. Normal summon Krabon pass.
I'll draw for turn, stand by main.
Ah, they're equal, dude. I hate this. We got third Radion.
Crabons is a rough one.
It is a card. Well, I am low on life points, so like I'm not in a great spot, you know.
I look at me, you know.
Also you have 3 in hand. I have 1 in hand.
Also
you
not
have, and our fields are like
hard.
our fields are like similar. We have a 1200 beater.
I think
but you have more defense.
We try to butt heads.
Okay, so this negates an attack.
This can negate an attack for the cost of 800.
I would like to keep my Crabons, so I will pay
ahead,
800.
Yes. This is rough. On main 2, I'm thinking about something. It's just a lot of outcomes where I just don't do anything.
Should have swapped to defense.
I think we set 2 last time.
I'm gonna draw. Oh, that's actually kind of funny. But that's way too much back row for me to try to be funny. Okay, I'll normal summon. I'll normal summon Exiled Force. Do you have a response to that?
Exiled Force is fine, yeah.
The thing is, I can make a Synchro 6 now, right?
Correct.
But there's like a solid chance that you have something in response, and that's not great. Can have any of the discard traps. Yeah, I'm just gonna Exile Force your Datatron.
Okay.
Battle phase, attack with Crabons.
I will take 12. I'll draw. That's an interesting one. Stand by main. That is just rough.
Yeah, I'm not in an ideal position either.
I'll normal summon Cameron.
Wait, let me read this card real quick.
If it's
This
a
is one
struck by
of the-
battle while in attack, I can special a level 4 Alarm of Tronic from hand or grave.
Okay, while on defense, they cannot be targeted by effects. That's fine, I guess.
I think
Reborn
that's a
Radion.
pass.
Really, that's all. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just
Destroy by
not
battle.
great.
Special summon. Okay. Any turn passers, or is this dueling book being weird? Okay.
Yeah, Dueling Book was being weird.
Ah, wait. Is this? Is this game?
Oh no, not a 2-0. Come on, like.
Dude.
For fuck's sake. Like.
I mean, depending on what your back row is, this can go to shit easily. Is this the safest play? Probably. Okay, I'm gonna instant fusion. Is that fine?
Instant Fusion is fine.
Okay, gonna pay 1,000.
No.
Okay. I will summon. Doesn't really matter. Let me just read this card real quick. Okay, the monster cannot attack and is destroyed during end phase. Okay. I'll summon a Carbonala warrior. Doesn't really matter. I'll tribute it to summon a Ryukoki. Is that fine?
Ryukoki. Yeah, that's fine.
Gonna synchro into the best card ever.
Thought Ruler, yeah.
That should be game because that's 19 damage if I attack.
This is game, yeah.
Let's go!
Oh no. Jesus Christ, yeah, nothing clicked today. What the fuck?
Well, it's been 5 weeks. Time for me to get a five game win streak.
Oh no. Yeah.
By the way, I mentioned earlier that I wanted to like play a card, but I was like, it felt like more risky. Basically, I pulled a ultimate rare Rose Warrior of Revenge.
Yeah, pulled an ultra of those. She's like kind of decent, honestly. Level 4 generic tuner with like
yeah, like the
decent
level 4
stats,
generic tuner, basically.
which is like kind of nice.
Yeah. Nice zombie deck, by the way. But I drew both of the fucking Ryukokis. It was a bit of a... I mean, I ended up being fine, but...
Drawing both board wipes kind of has that effect, you know?
Yeah, having two Regeki is also kind of hard to complain about.
That's kind of rough, yeah.
Fucking hell, dude.
This is just kind of rough, honestly. Fuck.
Yeah, speaking of synchros, I only pulled one Iron Chain Dragon, and that is the only synchro I have gotten from Crossroads of Chaos.
Okay, wait. I mean, to be fair, I think like my odds are like a bit, you know.
Your odds are a bit.
Fuck,
like transfer, yeah.
due to you know the maybe, you know, maybe.
Place a red black rose in the middle, please.
I would love to, but I can place this guy in the middle.
Why didn't you summon him?
Too high roll. Like I specifically
Is
need.
it?
At that point. I specifically need either Boomboxen or Radion off it.
Okay,
I've been through two Radions. And also just like the fear of just getting Crabons, normal summon punched in the face next turn. It's just like, nah. So I was like, okay, yeah, we just
I mean,
stick
it
to
was
this.
you were not in a great spot either way,
Like,
I guess. And
it's
mill a few
it's
cards.
just
Let me see what you had.
kind of fucking rough, honestly. I like
Yeah.
game one. I saw nothing that like helps the deck, because like usually the idea basically is like you do like turn one, you set some traps, and then you kind of chill on those.
Yeah, I played no traps, dude. Played Solemn.
But like game
Nerf
one, I
Force,
still was on
Compulse.
2-0 gravity. But yeah, I didn't see those, which is unfortunate, because that would have at least bought me like a turn
Zero
against the Thought
gravity.
Ruler.
Yeah.
Trap card swaps the battle position of all monsters on the field.
Yeah.
Um,
You send this guy to the graveyard.
why?
Cause you can have mine.
Smile.
You link me with Synchro.
And fucking finally also have like one staple Synchro monster, you know, instead of like having all the rare ones that like are cool,
Yeah, well,
but
I
like
have. Yeah, well, I have one Iron Chain, and that is literally all. The rest of my extra deck is this.
yeah, but like, you know, Android and Goyo are like more than I could, you know, ever muster, like for fuck's sake. Yeah, I don't know. This is just like the rough part of like not having that great of a synchro pool. If like you just decide to be like, yep, let me play something that is like semi decent, just turboing out like any one synchro.
Yeah, I think at this point, I mean, it
It's
depends on what
just
you pull
rough.
next, but I think what would have been better is to play. I can't really shit on you for playing your favorite deck, because I've done that as well,
Because
obviously.
like I've also gone through 2 boxes for this and pulled like, besides, you know, the cell phone incident, but we don't talk about that because like I don't know, like I was so sad and so mad because like the last 2 sets were just kind of fucking terrible, like pull wise. Like of course, you know, I won the Duelist Genesis 5th win and all that. It's cool, you know. I don't want to be sitting here being like, oh well, you know, I'm getting, you know, just fucked in the ass the entire series. Um, but it's just rough, especially now with this like, because in testing it looked like decent. You just like flip a 0 gravity and afterwards you just beat the opponent to death with like Radion and Boomboxen. Because like it's just quite a bit of damage. Like you saw that like one turn, I just flipped the Boomboxen back, put the Radion back to attack, put the second one on the board, and like just like that, 3k life.
Yeah, if I didn't have a Raigeki and
like
Ends Dark Hole in hand,
without
I
like
don't know what I would have
Raigeki
done.
Dark Hole, you're not winning this one. Like we're not even getting to the part where like a synchro hits the field, because like you're just getting beat to death by like 2 Radions.
But we can I can have a fucking Crabons, but you know.
I mean,
I
yeah,
I
but
have
like
Fisher, one Smashing Ground. I have Mirror Force, Smile, like that's gonna resolve. Compulse
yeah.
is a card, but yeah, that's like kind of about it. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
the Savita Raigeki Dark Hole is insane.
Yeah.
Hey, I have to draw my funny DM staples as well sometimes, you know.
It just fucking sucks sitting here being like, oh cool, yeah, it's Dark Hole Raigeki again. Oh
Yeah.
fuck. I didn't miss this at all the last few weeks. Like I 100% like, fuck. I did not miss those cards at all.
Well, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's just how it goes. I think at least like next week, Duelist Pack's kind of interesting due to like Stardust mainly as a super rare, because like we both missed that. Maybe you can miss it, you know, because like you already have like 15 good synchros.
No, I think
and I have like
Stardust.
and I have these. May I interest you in this nice Iron Chain Dragon in these trying times?
I would actually like the life transfer because I don't fucking have any.
I mean, at least like glad you didn't pull a Black Rose. That's like the one thing. I'm like,
I pulled like no good cards. I think,
happy.
or like nothing like massive. I was kind of disappointed, honestly.
Yeah, I also pulled like nothing massive. I think like the one thing that of course like makes me personally happy is like me getting like my hands on a solid Mothtronic core. But I was honestly hoping to like maybe do so after 1 box. But like after 1 box was like, yeah, you get all the rare ones where you were like, okay, if you pull 3 Boombox and 3 Radion, you're saying fuck it, playing this deck because it's a cool deck. I just like this deck. Spoiler alert, I like this deck.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. Again, in testing it felt like decent as fuck, but I don't know. It's just rough if you're staring down fucking 2008 Dragoon over here.
2008 Dragoon. Ah, yes. Thought Roller Archfiend effect to destroy 2 monsters on the field.
It is just rough. It is just rough. Ah, man.
Well, I hope I can get 4 more wins in a row now.
Nah, you're going down next week. Fuck
Nah,
that.
Dude, I need that. I need a power tool 10, you know?
I think we'll see. Next week could definitely be interesting again, and like as like previously mentioned, I'm just like hyped to go through like the 5D sets because this is nostalgic as fuck for me.
Yeah, I got that. Wait, what is next week? We said you say, right?
And what does pack you say? And after that we get Crimson Crisis. And I think it's like maybe 1 or 2 weeks before we like get into the hidden arsenal sets, which are also really cool because like there's like just a bunch of archetypes in there, and you know, Brionac and Catastor, just good synchros. So yeah, 5Ds will be incredibly hype. Hopefully I won't get like 2-0 like this again, because fuck that.
Well, I mean, someone has to get 2-0, you know?
Yeah. Just like maybe not with like Dark Hole Raigeki, you know?
Well...
but maybe I'll have a Stardust for that next week, so like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
By the way, my roll was on the spin thingy. It was a rare, so I got a Dark Resonator.
Yeah, I figured. I was gonna ask, but like, yeah, I was like, kind of figuring, because like I think you said you initially pulled none.
Yeah, I pulled none.
I of course.
I think you even said it earlier today when before I even opened my packs.
I of course, you know, because like I spun the wheel. I of course spun a common, just like the absolute epic gamer that I am.
What are your odds of getting commons at this point?
I think like
most of the time.
I think like I think you can go back. I think the last like 6 or 7 times, maybe even 8, that I've spun the wheel were all commons, and I'm not even joking.
Should spin better, dude.
Yes,
all better.
Skill issue, similar to, you know, stuff like this. You know, it's just a skill issue at that point.
It is just a skill issue, man. I don't know.
But yeah, we'll see how many skill issues you'll have next week when I you know, stop your win streak before it even gets started.
Good one, dude. Go be you.
We'll see. You know.
Let me see. I should have a thought ruler somewhere.
We'll see.
Should be in a binder.
Want to get that to look at it next week and be like, yep, you carried me last week, and this week you don't see the light of day again.
What do you mean? Of course I'm gonna summon it. First turn too.
But yeah, any final additions to this one?
I don't think so, no.
Fair enough. But I think with all that out of the way, well, thank you guys very much for watching, and see you guys again next time. But until then, goodbye.